All right, guys, good morning. Welcome to the Hardworking Parents Podcast. I am by myself today. The co-host RJ is on holiday, so hope he's had a wonderful time. So today we're going to talk about how to manage stress, or bringing stress home, how to manage job stress without bringing it home. All right, there we go. So, hey, welcome back to the Hardworking Podcast, where real life advice, work-life balance, with a side of dad jokes to keep things fun. It's your host, myself, Curtis, and today we're going to dive into a big one. As you heard the title earlier, good to go. Let's try this. How to manage job stress without letting it crash your dinner like it's unwanted guest. Unwanted intern. All right, good. Let's go back. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We've all been there. Rough day at work, annoying emails, Zoom fatigue, and then you come home and someone yell at the dog for chewing that too loudly. Yeah, it happens. Today's episode is packed with practical strategies, relatable stories, and yes, some truly original dad jokes. So sit back, relax, and take a walk to decompress, whatever works. And let's get to it. It's been a Sunday, so it should be a relaxing day, hopefully. So the first one is know when to log off. Let's start at the top. You need to end your workday with a ritual. And no, doom scrolling, LinkedIn doesn't count. Doom scrolling or LinkedIn or whatever your social media that you like to go to. When the clock strikes 6 p.m., turn into a workday Cinderella, shut the laptop down, put away the planner, and make your exit if you have any work from your home. Try this. Set a clock out alarm. So it's time to finish work. Just like ding, ding, done. Clean your workspace and write down your to-do list so you don't have to think about it at 2 a.m. in the morning. Ready for that joke? I told my laptop we needed to take a break after hours. Now I don't stop buffering my feelings. All right, next. Use your commute, even a fake one. So this is for people who travel or who are staying home. Whenever you drive home or walk from your couch to your kitchen, the transition time matters. Use it to shift gears mentally, emotionally, energetically. Listen to music, a podcast, hey, maybe this one? Or just walk and let your brain breathe. Here's an example, a real life example. A listener named Monica takes a commute walk every day, 50 minutes around her block. No phone, no distractions. It's her mental palate cleanser. Palate cleanser. All right, next. Another dad joke. And I started walking around the house after work to decompress. My dog thinks I've been promoted to squirrel patrol. All right, next. Don't let stress leak out of your home. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. There's a little thing for you to remind you and myself. Sometimes stress doesn't show up as a meltdown. It sneaks in. It's the silent dinner that passive-aggressive dishwashers, comments, and zoning out your mid-story while your kid describes a dream having space hamsters. So check in with yourself before you walk in the door. Am I carrying today's chaos in my posture, in my voice? Pro tip. Ask your partner or kid, do I seem off today? Sometimes they take notice it before you do. And also, I think last week we talked with RJ about using that tree decompression thing. It was kind of cool. If you go check out last week's podcast, if you haven't checked that out. Another dad joke here. I snapped at my wife for breathing too loudly after work. Turns out it wasn't her. It was my inbox haunting me. Someone's in trouble. All right, next. Talk about work and don't move in with it. Yes, you can talk about work, but let's keep it healthy, folks. Don't turn dinner into a daily status update. Sorry. Give yourself 5 minutes to vent. Then shift the conversation into something better. Your kid's latest Lego creation, your partner's new obsession with sourdough, or whatever it may be. Pick something and talk about that. Be happy. Listen up. Jared and his wife used to use a no work talk at dinner rule. If one of them slips, they have to do an embarrassing impression of their boss. It's effective and hilarious. I don't know what kind of ritual you guys have for that. Let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you guys, please. I told my wife about Kevin from accounting again. She said, Kevin sounds exhausting. I said, so does his spreadsheet formatting. Exhausting. All right, next. Make your home into a no work zone. So, create boundaries. Yes. Your kitchen is not your conference room. How about that? Set physical and mental no work allowed zones in your home. Your bedroom, sacred. The dinner table, off limits. The bathroom, well, you know. Even lighting a candle or changing clothes helps signal that the day has done. So if you have, like in the morning, you put like work clothes on, and then when you're done for the day, change into like your jammies or something a little bit more relaxing, perhaps. Another dad joke for you guys? Sure, no problem. I caught my laptop trying to sneak into the living room. Dun, dun, dun. I said, this is a family space. Go back to your charger. Mm-hmm. There you go, demanding. All right. Okay, so number here. The power of play, sleep, and asking for help. Very important. Asking for help when you need it. A few rapid fire tips for wrapping things up. Launch more. Laugh more. Not launch more. Laugh more. Joke with your kids. Play silly games. Dance like no one's recording. Sleep more. Your brain can't problem solve if it's running on fumes and instant noodles. Yeah, I don't want to be running on instant noodles. Maybe craft dinner. I don't know. But perhaps a better diet. Talk to someone. If stress is too big to carry, get help. A therapist, a mentor, even a good friend who won't judge you for calling Kevin a productivity vampire. Here's that joke for you. Dog in the back. My therapist asked me why I keep bringing work home. I said, it just keeps following me. It's like a stray cat with deadlines. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening today. We'll sum it up here. All right, friends, that's it for today's episode of the Hardworking Dad podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's all try to be the person who walks through the front door or the home office with peace, not pressure. Your family deserves your presence, not your projections. So clock out, decompress, hug your people, and maybe leave Kevin from accounting out of tonight's bedtime story. All right, okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And if you're on YouTube, ring the bell so you get notified when I go live. Thanks. And leave a review if you got a chuckle or a tip you can use. I'd love to hear from that. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, and be silly. And final dad joke, just for the fun of it. Why did the office worker bring an umbrella to dinner? Because he was afraid his deadlines would pour in. All right, guys, on that, thanks for listening. And a quick one for today. Have a great one. We'll see you next week.